It's Thursday, and I realized that I haven't vlogged very much today. I just wanted to kind of talk about our day and to just share some observations that I have had today. Ridge, he fell asleep while we were fixing lunch for the big boys. He was tired. He just had a short nap this morning. So last night was a little more difficult with Ridge than normal. When I say difficult, I feel like I shouldn't say that because I know people who have babies who literally do not sleep. Like, it's not that they wake up a few times a night, it's that they are not asleep. And so I've never had a baby like that, and I'm thankful for that, and I acknowledge that that's a blessing. But as any mom knows, it's still hard when your sleep is interrupted. And so, since birth, he's really only, past those initial couple of weeks, he got into a pattern where he only woke up one, maybe two times a night. And just in the last couple of nights, he's really increased that. And I just wonder if it's like a growth spurt or something like that. And so you just take it in stride and you give him what they need. And so I'll get up and I nurse him, and he always nurses right back to sleep, and he just nurses on one side, and it's really short, but still, interrupted sleep is not the best sleep. So I did not get up with my alarm this morning like I should have. I had just been up with him probably in the 5 o'clock hour. I'm not really sure. I didn't look at my clock. And then my alarm went off at 6:30, and I just slept right through it. And so I woke up to him at about 7:30, which was really surprising because his normal pattern is that he'll wake up between 4:30 and 5, and then he sleeps till like 8:30 or 9. And so he was the one who woke me up. Lorelai's still at Nanny's, so the little boys were still asleep, or I guess they're the big boys now. And Ridge woke me up, and so I got up with him, and he was in a great mood, and he was actually awake. He wasn't like he was going to nurse right back to sleep. So he stayed awake for a little while and talked and played. But because I didn't get up, then once the big boys did wake up, I was not ready. I had not had my shower. I hadn't even put my contacts in or brushed my teeth or anything. And I've noticed since I've started trying to do that and get up and get ready that my days go better. I feel better. I have a better attitude. And so this morning was a struggle for me. I offered breakfast. I got rejected, and that's hard. I don't know if any other mom struggles with, like, you feel like you're really, I wasn't cooking. I always cook breakfast except maybe once a week, and that on those days I'm like, let's have cereal or cereal bars or something easy. And that was today. And I just said, I'm not going to cook anything today. We can have cereal or cereal bar or whatever. You can just kind of pick. Well, of course, last night when this particular child was told that he could not have cereal, it was a scream and crying fit. And this morning, he didn't want it. He didn't want anything to do with it. And so I immediately was met with like resistance and a fit and somebody being ugly to me. And I don't know. I'm sure that nobody else is like this because everyone else is so much more mature. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to fix my hair. But that made me mad, and it hurt my feelings. And I have a bad temper, and I know that that's a sin that I struggle with, and I pray through it all the time. And the Lord has really been showing me in His Word my sin and my sin in my attitude. And so I just started praying, and I kept calm, and I kept my voice gentle, and it was like it didn't matter. He was mad at me, and he was not going to get better. So that, kind of wore on my spirit, and we finally got over that. We sat down, we ate breakfast, did our Bible time, and it went really well. And then Ridge had fallen asleep during breakfast, so I took him to bed. And of course, our morning routine's interrupted because I now have to go take a shower. Like, because I didn't get that taken care of before, I have messed up the routine, and I have to take a shower. And so that just threw us off. And I felt like I was just scurrying around with no direction. Finally got settled with iPad time, got my Bible study done, got a couple of games played, but nothing really focused, and then sat down at the table to do one page in the workbook, and I was like blowing up, mad at the world. I'm not doing this. I'm mad at you because of this. And it was an issue of forgiveness, and so we had to address that. And my spirit was just discouraged. And I'm sure that moms and dads and every grandparents, y'all can relate to that. And so I've just been praying through my day and just seeking the Lord for my attitude and also for the attitudes of my children, that He would just expose my sin to me and their sin to them, and that we would all cling to Him and trust Him to meet us where we are and then to bring us out of that. So right now, Ridge is napping so sweetly. It's so sweet. I just love him. He'll only get a little short nap because as soon as the big boys are done eating and I can grab a bite, we're going to load up and we're going to head to Nanny's because I have a meeting this afternoon, and so she's going to keep everybody for me. And then we'll come home and we'll get a few things done, hopefully at home. I'm excited to have my Lorelai back. I miss her so much when she's gone, and I really value the moments that I have with her. She's my only daughter, and I don't know if the Lord's going to give me another one. And even if He does, it's not another Lorelai. She will be her own person. This is my time with Lorelai, and I don't ever get it back. And just like with my boys, but there's just something special there with her. I mean, she's my baby girl, you know? And so I miss her when she's gone, and I really look forward to her coming home and just getting to visit with her and laugh with her and play with her, and watching her grow up is I can't even describe the joy that it is, and it makes me so much more thankful for my mom and for our relationship that we have. Because of that relationship, I can try to cultivate one with my daughter, because I was valued and I was not treated as a burden by my mom. And so I can turn around and reciprocate that to my daughter, and I just treasure her above any other girl on the planet. She's my treasure girl. So I got a little carried away with that, but you know, sometimes a mama's heart just has to speak out. And so I like that she gets to go and play and have fun, but I don't want her to stay gone for very long because I miss her. You know, she's my baby. She's mine. And so it's just, you guys know, I mean, mamas know, it's just precious, and it's not easy, and we fight because we're a lot alike. So we fight and we argue and we disagree, and that's where the Lord is molding me into who I need to be and molding her into who she needs to be. And anyway, I'm excited to get my girl home, at least for one night before she probably leaves me again, but that's just part of it. So we're going to go grab a little bite to eat and then head to Nanny's house, and maybe I'll vlog later. Maybe I won't. You never know, right? Happy Thursday.